My OBS reset all of its settings. I'm gonna slam my head on the fucking table. OBS, my fucking behated. Yeah, okay. One more time. Run it again. My mic wasn't working, but now it is. Let's run it again. Hello, 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 my sweet little Bat-lings. How are you doing today? Because I'm doing amazing. I know I was supposed to be off stream today, but I have a lot of energy right now. I didn't really want to play a video game today. I wanted to primarily do more of running my mouth and voicing my opinion on a lot of Genshin characters, especially since that one video came up recently where someone was criticizing Genshin characters in the most small brain way possible. I am also going to be judging Genshin characters. That's what we're doing here. We are going to be looking at all of the playable characters as well as some unplayable characters, and I'm going to be ranking them based off how I feel about them. That includes their story, their design, and my personal bias. But my personal bias will come last. Like, my personal bias will come last. So there's no F tier on here. It goes down to D tier. So D tier is the lowest we can go. D tier is the lowest of the low. S tier is going to be best of the best. Okay. Okay. All right. Gotta move my wallet. My wallet's in my way. Okay. So we are going to be ranking Genshins on a tier list. And I have the game open in this window over here because I don't really remember every single character and what they look like right off the rip. So I have Genshin open over here in the corner so I can actually look at the character and look at their outfits. That way I remember what they look like, what their idols are like, and like how I feel about them. That way it's right here and we all can see it so everyone knows what's going on and who we're talking about. I think that was the best way to do it. That's just how I thought was a good way to go about it. So that's how we're doing it. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's see. The first individual on this list is Paimon. You can't pull up a character archive or character for Paimon, but Paimon is the first character on here. I think Paimon's design is kind of cute. It's like a cute little travel companion. They do have a lot of moments in the story where, yes, Paimon is an absolute menace. I know a lot of people have the sentiment that Paimon is annoying. I personally don't think Paimon is annoying. Yes, there's sometimes Paimon can be a little bit much. Don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, you can tell Paimon really does have like a care for the traveler. But for the simple fact of like, I personally get really irritated with the, how about we explore the area ahead of us later? That really pisses me off. So Paimon's just gonna go middle tier here. Paimon's gonna go B. Perfect middle neutral zone. I don't hate Paimon, but I also don't really love Paimon. Paimon's okay. I can't pull up Lumine when we get to her. But I will go into that one because the travelers are two separate individuals. So we have Ether though. That's our next character. Ether is the male traveler that you can pick, and he's pretty. He's pretty, don't get me wrong. There's also his outfit, which is this one. It's also pretty. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Don't get me wrong. It looks good on him. It's just so weird seeing him without his braid and without his tummy out. Because I've been used to seeing him with his tummy out and the braid up and everything. That's just what I'm so used to seeing. I'm also really like neutral on Ether as well, I'll be honest. He's something. It's not really a negative feeling or like a positive feeling. I will say there is a lot of like points in the story where it really feels like you didn't have to be present in a lot of these stories or events, but he's there anyway. The implications that he's severely overworked, which is definitely true in my mind. I think he is severely overworked. And I also think a lot of people in Teyvat need to get their shit together. Yeah. I'm gonna put... Thinking. Yeah, he does have like a better rep than the Kingdom Hearts 3 moments, definitely. Like, they managed to put him in the story in like some ways. Also, that back arch was diabolical. What the fuck? Holy shit. Arching his back. Okay, that's not gonna get you sympathy points, buddy. I don't care how good your back can arch. That's not gonna get you higher on the tier list. Just saying. It's not. I will say it does upset me that Hoyoverse really seems to favor Ether. Design-wise, he's not horrible. His hair makes, like, his hair is something, too. His hair's a little funky. God, stop arching your back. It's not gonna get you any higher. I'm really am just pretty neutral about Ether. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's a good character. A lot of the problems admittedly just comes with Hoyoverse's random, like, switch in the story. But that's not Ether's fault. I think as a traveler, he does try his hardest with things. I think he does need a break. I know there's like also the side mentality of like if you choose Lumine as the traveler, then you would have like the Abyss twin Ether. I personally can't see him as the Abyss twin. We're gonna put him next to Paimon. I don't really have much of an opinion on Ether either. Let's see. So I can't pull up Lumine, sadly. But Lumine is our next character. She is the female traveler that you can select, and I think she needs to be hyped up a little more, in my opinion. A lot of people do not like Lumine for some reason, and I think Lumine is a little bit cooler than Ether, in my opinion. She has like a lot, they both have different interactions with characters and stuff. I don't know, I think I like her more than Ether for the simple fact of Ether seems to be going down this like weird harem route, and I don't like that. Whereas, you know, you don't really see that as like when you have like a bunch of feminine characters going after and like being weird waifu bait towards a male character, it feels harem-esque, but when you have a female character, it doesn't feel as weird, which I know is like a weird thing. But, and it's still like, yeah, she's got harem bait to her as well. I just wish that people would focus a little more on Lumine. She is cool. She does have her own interactions, like with Jet. She has her own interactions with her. Man, I'm really trying to put like opinions on like the travelers and stuff, like these characters. There's really like not too many. And yeah, I think they do need to, like, for example, they need to be putting 2 fan arts out, or they need to be putting like, because not everyone chooses Ether for their story. And if someone chose Lumine, well then Hoyoverse is doing nothing to like, hey, here's your traveler. Lumine deserves so much more love than she gets. And if Hoyoverse wanted Ether to be the traveler you pick, well then they shouldn't have made Lumine a choosable option. Like, if Hoyoverse wanted Ether to be the protagonist or main traveler, then they shouldn't have made Lumine a choosable option. And I will stand on that. Aside from that, Lumine has a pretty design. I like that she has the Intivats in her hair. Her dress is pretty. But she's really, admittedly, on the same like level as Ether. I feel very neutral about these characters. Yes, does Lumine deserve more love? Yeah. But at the end of the day, I feel roughly the same about these characters. So all of them are going on B tier. Right off the rip, the mannequins are going in D tier. I do not like Miliastra. I do not like the mannequins. I do not care. They are D tier. Their designs, I can't really say anything about their designs because you make them what you want them to be, which is why their base design is so bland and just whatever. Yeah, the horse. Now, if the mannequin horse picture was there instead of the base mannequin, then I would put the horse in like S tier because I love the mannequin horse. I love the horse. The horse is silly. Hold on, I think not on this account. I don't have my horse on this account, but I love the horse. The horse would be S tier, 100%. The horse would just shoot all the way up to S tier because it's goofy little face. Now, do I think it's cool that Genshin has the mannequin option now? Yeah, I think it is cool. But I think it should have been something that could have waited till a lot later in the game. Like a lot later. Instead of running this and trying to get people to play this and literally bribing people with Primogens to play it. Yeah. Which it looks like we're getting ready to get into canon characters. Okay. Or not canon characters, like characters. Which the first one we have up is Amber. She is a that's one that my mind is like blanking on characters. Bull shakes the jello. Amber is a 4-star pyro user, and I'll be honest, she has a cute design. She really does. I think she has a different outfit as well aside from this one. Her like little idols are cute too. Oh, okay, you stopped wiggling. Anyway, y'all got your coconut mall. Have fun with that one. Amber had a dance animation? What? Is this a case where a character had something unique about them and Hoyoverse got rid of it? Oh, it was a beta. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so she does have another outfit. That's the 5-star outfit. Uh-huh. She's just covered up more in this one. Their pants are different. Huh. Okay, the skin is censorship. Okay. I will say though, for the skin, thank you so much for joining the Batcave and welcome. I think I actually like her skin more for the simple fact of like the colors kind of blend in better. And like I don't know, because let's see, her gloves over here are black. They kind of stick out. Like the black and darker colors stick out really bad on Amber. So I do think I enjoy her skin a little more because it's like darker red instead of black, and then it has like the accenting on the side. Yeah, does she have that? And okay, yeah, she has the feathers still. I feel like the feathers weren't always there, but I could be delusional. What's her little thing over here look like? Yeah, see, and this is just like a glob of brown, whereas like in this one, it has cream colored accents. So it's just a little more detailed from what I'm seeing. Yeah, I think I do like her skin more. So her design is cute. She's pretty. She's got like, what's up with Genshin characters having like that weird split hair in the middle? I've noticed that's like a thing. They have like a split in the middle. Like, it's just like a split in like the little back center when they have longer hair. And it's like, whoop, like her hair should just be brushed right there. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Exposes back. Okay, that's fair. Amber, stop looking for something you're not gonna find. Okay. As for Amber's story, I mean, it's a pretty like basic story, but she's also a 4-star, so like, you know, I don't know, some 4-stars nowadays have like absolute banger backstories. Her story quest that you can do with her is admittedly, I like the fact that she's the one that teaches you how to glide. It makes sense since she's like obsessed with gliding and she's an outrider. As for like how she plays in game, I'm not a fan of bow users. And we are ranking Genshin characters on a tier list because I thought it would be funny, especially with like a lot of the stuff going around with this one video someone uploaded that like absolutely took a horrible take on Genshin characters. So I'm doing my own take on Genshin characters because I thought it would be fun. I'm also thinking like the aspect of is, because I know it's a big thing in Genshin where everyone says all the characters are overly sexualized. So we should add that into like the fray too. I don't think Amber is overly sexualized. She has like a cute thing going. She's bubbly. She's lively. She's fun, kind of, from what her character seems. So I think she's pretty in like good standing. So yeah, and I'm just like ranking it based off like how I feel about their story, their character design, how like I've seen them in events, and if they're overly sexualized or not. Which in this case, I'm gonna put Amber. There's gonna be a lot of B tiers. Amber's gonna be on B. She's not a horrible. She's not the best, but I will say I do enjoy Amber. She is a pretty cool character. Let's see, and then the next one is Kaya. Ooh, now see, if my personal bias says to put him in S tier right off the rip. That's just what my personal bias says, but I gotta lock in. I can't do that. I gotta be respectable. I have to go as okay. For Kaya, he has a lot going on with his design, and I think it stands out beautifully. Like all the little details with like the starring, then like the little more stars. I don't know what's going on with his belt down here, but that's a belt. Like you can easily like find his vision. His gloves have a lot of detail. For like in this time period of Genshin, I feel like this is a lot of detail for a character. And I think he's really pretty. But that's also like, I really do like Kaya. He has a lot of detail, and I don't know, like, because I don't think other 4-stars early on had this much detailing on them. Story-wise, I know there isn't really much about Kaya himself. And I think that does, like, have an appeal to Kaya. That there is not a lot that you know about him, and I'm really curious to see, like, what Hoyoverse does, because there's so much more to Kaya that could like pop up or happen, and I would love to know like more about Kaya himself, not his story with Diluc, not his story with like Krapus, not his like I want to know more about Kaya. But the fact that he's a character that has like a lot of walls up, I don't think that will really happen. It's a 50-50, so I don't know. Oh my god. What else? He also has a really nice idol animation. I think him flipping the coin is pretty cool. His backstory is actually really sad and really depressing. considering he got his vision in the fight with Diluc. God, what do I want to do with you? I also like how he stims the weapon. It's cute. Also, in how he acts, he's a very, like, sassy character, and he has, like, a flirtatious thing going on, but it's not, like, a weird flirtatious thing. I'm gonna put him... Fuck it. I'm gonna put him in S tier. I know I'm really biased to Kaya. I really am. But he's just a well thrown together character that has like an actual like deep emotional depth going on. And there's a lot going on to Kaya, and I think he deserves S tier for that. Now, don't get me wrong, this is an older design, and he is still slaying it. And like he still looks amazing for an older design. Like, this is like beginning of the game and shit. For an older design, he looks absolutely phenomenal. Had to drink some water. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do with Kaya. Kaya's gonna get put in S tier. Yeah. I also want to wait a few seconds so like people can get out of ad jail before I like move forward. So I don't want to like run too many people while people are like in ad jail. Okay. So I think Kaya is going to go in S tier for the simple fact of like he's an early on character, yes, like a really early on character, yeah. But he still has like a really good look to him. And he looks like damn good in my opinion. Kaya looks damn good. And like especially looking at like newer 4-star characters, yeah, is Kaya's model like a little funky now? Yes, but for like the first like group of characters, he looks good. Like for an early game character, he still looks good. Now granted, I wouldn't slap him next to Itlua by no means. But Kaya still looks nice. He's still got a little something going on. And he's got like a good backstory, and he is a multi-layered character. And I think that's kind of a cool thing that they have going on with Kaya. So I think he's an S tier. Is he absolutely wondrously perfect? No, none of these characters are wondrously absolutely perfect in Hoyoverse. None of them are going to be perfect. But I think he gets a good like rep for the simple fact of he's not like himself isn't weird and sexualized. He's flirtatious, yes. But he's not like sexual. He has this like charismatic, flirtatious nature. And that just kind of falls into the whole thing of him like being able to like, you know, do his job. He might be an informant. That is also a possible thing for like the Knights of Favonius, because I'm sorry, how is he a cavalry captain with no cavalry? I will die on that hill. It really doesn't make sense that there's no horses. That's mainly Hoyoverse's fault, not Kaya's fault. What else could I say? I do like that a lot of the new characters that are getting released have interactions with Kaya, and they all seem to have like the same like attitude about Kaya, which means his character and how he presents himself is really consistent. So I like that too. And he just does have like a lot of walls up. I really do hope at some point we see more of like Kaya as a Kaya's skin. He does have a skin, right? God, his skin is hot. His skin is sexy. I love his skin so much. One day I'll own this skin. I would love to have this skin. Like, oh my gosh. And it's so like cute that he has like a different section for his vision. Wait, is his vision different in the skin? Oh my God, it is. He added accessories to his vision. Which I think is cute too. Oh God, his lower back is showing too. Okay, yeah, no, like I really like Kaya's skin. I would love to have Kaya's skin at some point, but I'm not spending money on that. Yeah, no, like, and again, it's a like aspect of the character is like he looks good. Like, he looks really good. For such an early on character, he still looks good. And like, people can argue with that. They can. I will respect everyone's opinion, but in my opinion, for a early on 4-star character, he still looks good. Now, by no means is he going to look as great as Itlua or like Prune or the other 4 stars. Drink water. Hello, Ko. Yeah, like, by no means is he gonna look like Itlua or any of them, but he does look really good for an early on 4-star character. He's not rocking Diluc's forehead, which we'll get to that one in a minute. Trust me, we will get into that one. Absolutely will we get into that one. Ooh, I almost fell out of my chair because I was leaning back too far. I was just trying to adjust my like blanket that's on my footrest, and I almost fell. Okay. So I think Kaya, he's not the best, he's not the worst. He is definitely a lot better than some of the characters, and I do have a very like opinionated opinion on Kaya because I love Kaya. Okay. And then the next character we have is Lisa. Ooh. Cool, cool, cool. We're just ranking Genshin characters on a tier list, and I'm like voicing my opinions on them because I know that I love how like I know it's a big thing in the fandom right now where people were talking about that individual that made the gosh, my brain is blanking. Does Lisa have a skin? I don't know if I can look at her skin from the character archive though. Oh yeah, I can. I cannot look at it. I lied. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. I have Lisa. Let me look at Lisa and my characters. She's right here. Let me look at Lisa. She's right here. I have Lisa. I can look at her skin. Which that's gonna suck because I'm not gonna be able to look at the skins of characters I don't have. Yeah, also, by the way, guys, I did some of the Fontanalia event and I have Charlotte now. So we have Charlotte. Yeah, we have Charlotte. Which I'm also just gonna here, you don't see anything. Hold on, you don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't see anything. We're not okay, it's Lisa. It's just Lisa. You can preview it in the shop. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot of me like hopping around and stuff. Gotcha. Gotcha. Which good thing I have Lisa, so I can look at her outfit here. Okay, for Lisa, this is where we start to get in the talk of sexualization. Okay, that is where we're gonna start off. Is Lisa sexualized? I dare I say no. She like her and her character itself, I would not say she's sexualized. This is what people can't understand. There is a difference between a sexy character and a sexualized character. You can be sexy without being sexualized. Lisa is an example of a character that is sexy, but not sexualized. She is a grown older woman. She very much so plays in and acts like a grown older woman. She is sexy. She is confident in herself. She has a like a laid back flirtatious tone because that's how she talks. That's just her attitude. That's her personality. I also am noticing like a lot of the characters associated with the knights do have like that symboling on their stomach, and I'm just now realizing this, like actually looking at the characters. And like, it's one of those things. I know there's like a big argument that like, oh, Lisa's sexualized. She's sexualized. She's sexual. No, she's a sexy character. Do I personally like Lisa? No, because I don't like being called cutie. Like, I don't like being called cutie, so I personally don't like Lisa for that matter. But it is a thing with like older adults for some reason to call someone cutie. And I will say this, yes, she is unfortunately tagged in with the Traveler harem thing. Yes, she flirts with the Traveler. Yes, she is like going at the Traveler. That is very apparent in her quest. She literally is like, oh, we're taking you on a date. Yeah. Like, I do not like being flirted with by feminine characters because I am a queer man. So typically I'm not really the biggest fan of when female characters flirt with you. So I'm just like, I really didn't like that. And in her quest, I really did not like the fact that you had options to show her that you were not interested in the slightest, and she ignores that. If we're going to like judge them, we need to judge them. Like, yes, she is like a sexy character. She is supposed to be sexy. The problem is, in her quest, if you like choose the options that clearly show to her you are not interested in going on a date with her, you're not interested in being hit on or flirted with, she kind of ignores that and keeps doing it. Which is kind of disgusting. Not even kind of, it is disgusting. And it's weird. Lisa is one of the characters that are kind of fucking weird. Yeah. Like, Lisa is hitting on you. Lisa is flirting with you. And, like, Paimon is like, hey, just go with it. No. If I do not want someone flirting with me, then I have every right to say that I don't want someone flirting with me. Now, don't get me wrong. Are there people who love Lisa? Yeah, and I'm not here to bash that. Everyone has their own reasons for loving a character. These are just my personal opinions. And I personally think Lisa is one of the weird characters. And I know people probably won't agree with that, but in my opinion, she is one of the weird characters. But she's not the weirdest. It gets so much worse. She is not the weirdest, but yeah. Just for her like behavior alone, she is getting put in C tier because it is really unsettling behavior. That alone is enough to put her in C tier. The only reason she is not going in D tier is because she has a gorgeous outfit design. It's the pretty purples, it's the rose imagery, the hat. She does look like she would be, you know, like a mage or a, you know, something like that. She works with magic. It's very clear that she does. And I really like the little like sparkly stuff, like the shorts with the leggings. They're not leggings, the tights. They're not tights. They're socks. Or like her shoes. She has little like details on her shoes and they're really cute. Like her outfit is cute. And then her skin from when she was in the academia is also very cute. Like, don't get me wrong, this one is definitely like more exposing, but it's still cute. I also like the consistency of her wearing her vision as a necklace. Also, did her vision get bigger in Sumeru? Her vision got bigger in Sumeru. Okay. You know, and I can't really blame her on this clothes because it could have just been the academia uniform that she just tried to edit to fit her personality. That's what I personally think is going on with the academia outfit. She probably just altered it so it would fit her better, as in her personality, how she puts herself out there, those kinds of things. So that's why she's going in C tier, is because her outfits still convey who she is. Yeah, Lisa does DIY. So that's Lisa. That's how I feel about Lisa. I don't really like Lisa for the simple fact of she comes on to people way too strong and you can't tell her no because she'll ignore you. But she is cute and she does fall into the sexy category, not sexualized category, because there is a difference. And I will scream this into the hills. Yes, she is fan service, but there's different types of fan service. There is sexy, there is sexualized, there is romantic, there's flirtatious. There is so many different types of fan service, and people don't know that, and it enrages me. There is all kinds of different types of fan service, and I will acknowledge Lisa's fan service does not hit on me. Like, it does not hit on me because I am a queer man. I am gay. That is, and I acknowledge that not all the fan service Hoyoverse makes is going to hit with me. But I can stop and look at it, and yeah, Lisa is definitely the type of fan service that will hit on some people. Like, that will match up with some people. I will acknowledge both sides, and I can sit here and admit that yes, Lisa is a sexy character. She's confident. She's sexy. Let's be honest, Lisa is hot. She does appeal. Just not to me. Getting that one out there too. There's all kinds of sides, and I acknowledge all of them. Hat. All right, the next one. Our favorite boy, the best boy in the house, Bennett. Thank you for stimming right when I zoomed in on you, buddy. It's Bennett. Okay. I love Bennett. I do. Bennett's story makes me sad. Bennett makes me sad. Bennett makes me sad. Bennett makes me sad. Bennett makes me so fucking sad. His story before Natlin, peak. It was still peak. His story in Natlin, oh, peak. Absolutely peak. Both of his stories are peak. I will say this, let's be honest, we all knew this man was going to be from Natlin. The Pyro Archon jokes have been going around forever. This has been a thing since the beginning. And it's one of those things, looking at his original design, and knowing about Natlin now, there are some attributes that you could see that make sense. And him being unlucky, that is something that happens to the Natlinese originally when they left Natlin. And he's scarred up, he's bandaged up because he's constantly going out and doing things by himself. I know a lot of people refuse to acknowledge that Bennett is an adult. Bennett is an adult. This is one of the characters that's an adult. Bennett's an adult. I'll say it again and again. Bennett's an adult. That's an adult. Bennett's an adult. We got that out? Good? Great. Bennett's an adult. Bennett makes me sad. I wish he had more friends. Literally. Bennett is an adult. Let's see, he has a skin. This is the Natlin skin. His Natlin skin actually looks very well on him. Although his neck kind of looks extremely long. And I don't know, there's just something unsettling about his neck. Hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome, Ren. Yeah, his neck just looks really long. Oh, his neck always looked long. Okay, his neck just looks really long for some reason. Thank you so much for the bit. Hello. Thank you, thank you. And congratulations! You passed the gateway test! Clap, clap, clap. And my posture, everyone's attacking me. Holy shit! My posture is doing good. We are doing great. I leaned forward for a few minutes so I could really look at Bennett's neck. He just has a really long neck. Viridian. I just picked up my water bottle to take a drink right when you redeemed that. Evil. Evil, evil, evil. All of you. I did. I drank it. I drank it. I did. But no, so for Rin, we are doing ranking Genshin characters on a tier list because I like being opinionated and I like telling people what my opinions on things are. Crying as I try to find a Hua Chung character mod. That is so fair. Hua Chung is hot. I love Hua Chung. I like, okay, Bennett's like, I'm actually noticing just how long Bennett's neck is. And like, that's throwing me off. Bennett has a really long neck. His neck is not very proportioned with the rest of him. Bennett turn. Yeah, like Bennett's neck is like long as hell. We're gonna put Bennett. Bennett's gonna be his story. I'm gonna put him in A. His neck is throwing me off, and that's why he's not going in S tier. Literally just because of his neck. That's what's happening there. Yeah, he's going down a tier because his neck is throwing me off. Let's see. Now we have Barbara. She's cute. Like, Barbara has a cute design. Okay, I actually really do not like Barbara. So, the longer I looked at his neck, the more unsettling his neck was starting to become, okay? Like, the more I looked at it, it looked like the longer his neck was getting, and it was starting to, like, be unsettling. I don't know yet. Yeah, Barbara's skin is cute. Let's see. So, Barbara, considering she is a sister of the church, okay. I know you're an idol queen. Cutesy pop off. Because I feel like she would dress more like along like the other sisters if she wasn't also an idol. Her being an idol makes sense because idols are constantly in a public view. So she has to always be like cutesy. She always has to have that going. So it makes sense why her outfit does associate with the idol perspective as well, while also trying to follow the churchy whole thing going on as much as possible. Now, see, I personally fucking hate Barbara. I don't know why, but personally, I just hate Barbara. I do not like Barbara. Barbara pisses me off. I don't know why, she just does. But, unbiased opinion, though, because I'm trying not to let my personal opinions get in the way. It could be the religious trauma. Yeah, actually. It could be the fact she's like she makes me think of religious psychosis, and that could be why too. It could be the religious trauma. Let's see. Her skin. See, this is cute. This also falls into like the idol-y aspect. And it looks like a swimsuit kind of, but like not a very like, like those cute swimsuits where you can wear them around as an outfit. She does really have a long neck. Do all Genshin characters have a really long neck? Because see, here it doesn't look as bad because there's more on her neck. And she actually like has stuff there to distract it. Stop looking up. Is like your chin morphing into your neck? Hold on. Do it again. Is your chin... This also might be a skin color issue in Genshin. I think her chin was just blending into her neck. Yeah, no, her chin just blends into her neck really bad. Jesus. Okay. I really like that on her outfit, it does have a lot of like Mondstadt motif, which makes sense considering she is a deacon, or not a deacon, she's not a deacon. Oh no, she's a deaconess. Yeah, she is one of the, yeah. She's on the same level as Dahlia. She's a deaconess. Oh, she's not on the same level as Dahlia, 'cause Dahlia gets like direct words from Barbados. The words, names. Barbara, not so much. Girl, what is your skirt doing? Hold on. What was that? That was kind of cursed. Wiggle again. Come on, Barbara. Wiggle again. Start wiggling again. Barbara, wiggle. Not that wiggle, the other wiggle. Barbara, come on, queen. Wiggle again from the side angle. I'm trying to look at what your skirt was doing. I'm also just like, it's so weird seeing her skirt bend in like that when she's doing this. Because it looks like she has a petticoat. And if she's wearing a petticoat, I think her skirt's not supposed to bend in like that. Petticoats are supposed to keep your skirt from like, you know, keeping it like outward poofed. So more so like wiggle around down here, but I don't know if it indent up here. But then again, I don't think this is a skirt. I think this is all like, I mean, it might be unless she's wearing a really high skirt. It also could just be a one-piece outfit. I don't know. I can't tell because that's a really high-rise skirt if it is a skirt. Does it? Okay. Girl, I need to stop watching her from the side. That's such a weird angle. As for her story, she's a really good like example of like, you know, idol industry dealing with like their fucking creeps, and her not being able to say anything about it because she's scared to is such a real thing in the idol industry. And it does shed a light that like even in cities like Mondstadt where it's like, oh, everything's good, everything's great, there's still fucking creeps. Creeps are still a really big problem. And that will happen anywhere. I just wish that there was more people who like tried to help Barbara with this problem. Her shoes are cute. I'm trying to look at her shoes. Her shoes are kind of cute. They're folded over. They got like cute designs on them. I don't like the fact that her voice changed. I've heard clips of her old voice and I think I liked the old voice better. Barbara's here. Ooh, get it, girl. She danced. Yeah, she's very idol cutesy, which makes sense. So she's a good like rep of that. Which I think it's kind of weird to mix like idol cutesy with church deaconess. But you do what you need to, Hoyo, I guess. It's a combination. I'm really tied with Barbara. I don't really hate her, but I also don't love her. Yeah. Yeah, we're tied on the Barbara scale. Tied on the Barbara scale. Who's next? Sucrose. Do I have Sucrose? No, I don't. So I have to go to the character archive for Sucrose. Let's see. Sucrose. Sucrose. Details. Sucrose. Well, it's Sucrose. I can't really say much about Sucrose because I don't know jack shit about Sucrose, actually. So yeah, I don't know jack shit about Sucrose. I can't really say anything about Sucrose. I don't know jack shit about Sucrose. So we're gonna skip Sucrose because I don't know jack shit about Sucrose. Which is sad because she looks like a cute character, but all I really know about her is that she's Albedo's assistant and she enjoys TCG and she's kind of an awkward little girly pop. That's really all I know about Sucrose. That is it. Which means it would be going over to Razor. Where is Razor? Razor. Okay, Razor. I don't like this strange buff wolf up in the background. I really don't like that. That's unsettling. But also, why is it like sharp nipples or something? That's terrifying. Oh, and you can do a big stretch. So I love Razor, and my love for Razor has grown immensely since they've added wolves into Wolvendom. Oh yeah, that has to be Razor's JoJo stan. That has to be his stan. He's a stan user. Guys who clocked it, he's a stan user. Look at that. God. The wolf thing really is so creepy. I really don't like the wolf thing. We're gonna ignore that weird little wolf thing. But Razor is a, like, I like him as a character personally. His design is, like, you know, connecting to what, like, his whole thing is. He's a character who lives among the wolves in Wolvendom. He's very, like, messy looking. You can tell, like, some of this is just thrown together from, like, different outfits and clothes. Some of these clothes are probably stolen. Nothing wrong with that. He did what he had to do. He's, like, scratched up and marked up and stuff, which would make sense for somebody who was raised by wolves. I would love to know how he got his ears pierced, though. That's a question. Oh my god. Hmm. Bam, 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 bam. For his story, I don't really remember it, aside from, like, you can piss Razor off if you don't hunt correctly. You can make Razor real upset because you, like, miss prey and stuff. I do think that it is cute and wholesome that, like, Varka teaches him stuff, and that's a whole thing. That wolf is really making me want to put him down a peg. Literally. He just looks like a sad puppy boy, I'll be honest. He's not the worst, but he's also not the best. We'll put him. We'll put him in B tier. He's not the best, he's not the worst. I don't really have much of an opinion. So we'll put him there. Alright. Let's see. Noelle. I don't really know anything about Noelle, so we're skipping Noelle and going to Jean. Jean Grant. Oh, I was not done with that. Come back. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Jean. The acting grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. Let's see. I like that her outfit really does look very well put together. And I know she has a skin. This is the censorship. I do prefer this one. I think this one looks so much better. I think it looks more well put together. She looks more, like, mature. She looks more, Oh, I'm trying not to yawn. Oh, big yawn. She obviously has, like, a big care for Mondstadt that's, like, frequently shown throughout her interactions. Again, her design is pretty. I think she's got a lot going on. She looks very like put together, mature. She looks like she should have the job that she has. Now, do I think that she's a little too serious in a lot of stuff? Yes. Do I think in recent trailers that she's had some like weird issues in like the newer trailer? For like Varka's stuff, she had like the wrong colored eyebrows, I'm pretty sure. And like they darkened them really good for like for Varka's trailer. And I was like, okay, girl got a brow job. That's okay. I like the designs on her little overcoat and her like tailcoat. I think it looks pretty. I know like every single character in this game basically wears heels, so we're just gonna ignore that. That's just a design choice, unfortunately. Yeah, they have like the little designs all the way down the side. Granted, they do kind of clash with her top. If these were maybe black, they might look a little better. They are pretty, but I think making them black would probably suit the outfit better, so that does kind of clash a bit. Aside from that, I think Jean is a pretty good character. She is definitely overworked and stressed. She's got a lot of bullshit going on. I do think maybe Varka could have planned things a little better. Honestly, Jean kind of does look like Barbie. Now that I'm thinking about it, Jean looks like Barbie. Do you think Jean would like the Barbie movie? I think Jean would like the Barbie movie. I think she would watch the Barbie movie. She walks up to like Lisa. Hi, Barbie. What did you just say to me? I said, hi, Barbie. She probably doesn't have time for that. She's like so stressed and she's got like a lot going on. For the overworked queen, she will also go in B tier. She's not the best. She's not the worst. No, she's not the best, not the worst. Welcome back from ad jail. Welcome back, welcome back. Because Amber is also kind of in the boat where she's not the best, but she's not the worst. And she's just kind of not the best, not the worst. I feel like a lot of characters are going to end up in B tier because they're not the best, but they're not the worst. Let's see. So D-Luke is next. D-Luke. I'm going to use my D-Luke. Hold on. We're going to look at him because of skin. Okay. D-Luke. He is something. I really like D-Luke's outfit. I like the back of his head. See, if you look at D-Luke from this angle, D-Luke looks gorgeous. D-Luke looks phenomenal. D-Luke looks gorgeous from this angle. If you look at him from this angle, he does not look good because he turned his head. Yeah, if you look at him from, okay, if you ignore this, if you ignore that, just ignore his face, and his outfit in the front also looks good. He has a lot going on, and it looks very beautiful and well designed. And then there's his face and the front of his hair. Like, it's a very outdated model that doesn't help. His hair definitely, because his hair in the front does not match the volume that it's kind of got going in the back. Let's see, is his skin any better? Does his skin have some? His skin has a little bit of redemption. The high ponytail matches the front section. He kind of does look buggy. Yeah. His skin is really cool. I will be honest, I don't think I like his skin that much. I like the gloves. The gloves are cool. The gloves are really cool. Here, do your idol. Will you do it while you're doing this? I don't think he will. Yeah, no, he's not gonna do it. The gloves look cool, but his skin, I'm not really the biggest fan of it. Yeah, it's okay. I prefer his regular outfit. It looks more, you know, him, if that makes sense. Also, I love how his bird really isn't talked about. I haven't really seen his bird talked about. Oh, right, he has an echo. What's his echo look like? It's an echo. Also, I've noticed, why do so many, like, characters, when they're holding their weapons, like, pop their lower, like, torso outwards like that? That is crazy form, and that is not good form. His story-wise, his story is pretty sad. It does tie in with Kaya's story. I mean, he was a bright sunshine boy whose life was literally ruined when his father passed away. He ended up abandoning the Knights of Favonius because the Knights of Favonius handled it poorly. He's a good character. I like him. I think he's a great character. And I also really like the fact that they're actually going into Kaya and Diluc's familial relations. And it's being shown that they're trying to mend what happened. They are actively working on trying to fix things with each other. Now, because of his face card, he is not getting put in S, but he will get put in A. He's up there. He's up there, but he's not up there enough. His face, it's his face. I don't like his face. His face model needs to be a little better. His face is not facing. But if you look at him from behind, yeah, look at him from behind and it's fine. Look at him from this angle, we're okay. But then you turn him around, and there's that. He does not have a good face. See, do I have Fischl? I don't think I have Fischl. Yeah, I don't have Fischl. I'll have to go to the character archive again. Character archive. All the way down, because Fischl's down here. Fischl. Yeah, Diluc's face, Bennett's neck. Okay. Fischl. So, her outfit is cool. I think it's, like, very reminiscent of, like the idea she's trying to put out there. I know she's not personally one of my favorite characters because she's not the type of theatrical that I personally like, but I will sit here and say her outfit is really pretty. It's the specific shades of purple. She is happy doing what she's doing. She's being her true self. And this is just like, you know, to be her. And Fischl has a skin. I'll have to look at that in the shop. Shop. Gift shop. No. Primal character outfits. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of characters that have skins. Fischl. Okay. Oh, her outfit is really cute too. Huh. Okay. I'll be honest, I think I like her regular outfit more. Oh wait, her eye colors changed. What the fuck? Green. Red. Spooky. Stretch and walk. Evil. Oh lord. Oh, oh gosh, I stretched too hard. Ooh, I stretched too hard. Now I'm dizzy. Oh god. I needed to stretch, but I stretched a little too hard. I hate trying to gauge like how hard or not hard I need to stretch. Because I need to stretch hard enough to be able to like release the tension in my back. but I can't stretch too hard or I get dizzy. But if I don't stretch hard enough, then the tension won't untense. I'm trying to just like, this is cute. I really like the like tight situation. Her shoes are cute and like the back of it's really cute. I don't know what this was for, but it is cute. I do think I personally prefer this one just because it's Fischl being Fischl. She's slaying. She's also just like, she gives me awkward gothic teenager vibes, and I kind of love that. Aside from that, I actually don't know much about Fischl. From what I've seen in game, I think she's coping. So unfortunately, I really can't put Fischl anywhere because I don't actually know anything about Fischl. Hello, princess. Are you joining for the characters, princess? You stinky baby. Yeah, so I don't know anything about Fischl due to the fact that all of her lore was in an event. Will I look into it at some point? Yes. But I don't know anything, so I really can't place Fischl anywhere. Hi, princess. I'm not messing with Noelle or Sucrose either because I don't really know anything about Noelle and Sucrose. So I can't fairly judge Noelle and Sucrose. So I'm leaving Noelle and Sucrose there as well. Mona. Mona. Where is Mona? Where is Mona? Mona. Okay. I'll be honest, I also really don't know anything about Mona. I just know the jokes about her being broke and that she, I think was a student of Barbeloth. I think. I personally don't really like her outfit either. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, yeah, there's a lot of pretty star stuff going on, but like the colors clash pretty bad. I don't know. I just really don't like. Does Mona have a skin? Mona skin. Shop. Paimon. No, not Paimon. Character outfits. Does Mona have a skin? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't look at that one because I don't have the character. It won't let me look at that because I don't have her. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, it will. There we go. No, it won't. I lied. No, I'm doing it on my stream account. I should do it on my main account. I'm pretty sure I have Mona on my main account. I don't remember if I have Mona or not. Yeah, I was doing it on my stream account, but I don't know why I didn't switch to my main. I have more characters on my main. No, that's like that. I still didn't get Lohan, and I'm so sad about that. Princess, you're sitting on my hand like you're a bird. Princess, are you a bird? Are you secretly a bird? Sitting on my hand like you're a bird. Sitting on me like you're a bird. I don't have anything that you can lay on, honey. Oh, well, this is a place. Okay. God, I have like... Claim that, I guess. What's in my mail? Because of Tu Tao's birthday. She's just sitting on me like she's a bird. Characters. Do I have Mona? Oof, yeah, okay, I have Mona. There we go. And Mona. Okay, comparing the two. I like the skin better. Comparing the two, I like the skin. Princess, hello. Girl, you were up in my face. What are we doing, girl? Princess, what are we doing? What are we doing, princess? Come on, lay down. If you're gonna be a bird, you need to lay down. Ooh, stop getting in my face. Princess. God, I'm getting walked all over by this cat. Unfortunately, I really can't make a decision about, can't really make a decision either. Because I don't know anything about Mona. So it wouldn't be fair if I were to judge Mona whenever I don't know anything about Mona. Okay. Yeah, so she's pretty, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. God, she's got ass. Holy shit. God damn. Okay. Queen, pop off, I guess. Holy shit. God damn. Well, where is she? There she is. All right, and then the next one is Beto. I think Beto's got a really cool design. I think Beto looks cool. Why do I have a text message? I have text messages. Okay, it's not important. Nice. Okay, so we have Beto. Also, I see that she does not have the split curse back here. She's got like a really pretty tie up with her hair. I don't know how like that one would work, but it's pretty. Let's see. She's got a cute vision. I know she's a badass pirate. And she's the captain of the Crux. She really is badass. I don't really know like much more that I could say about it. She's badass. She's proven to be badass during her quest. She's just a badass. Like that. She leaves me at a loss for words. I don't really know what else I could say. Beto's a badass. Does she have a skin? No, she does not. What is that? Oh, that's the new. That's for the Imaginum. Beto's a badass. Like an absolute badass. Her design is pretty. She's cute. She's got a lot going. Sexy or sexualized? I have not really seen sexualized content of her. And she does not really awkwardly flirt with anyone aside from like, Ningguang. I would say she falls into the but here's the thing, she's a pirate captain and that's not really what pirates would wear. So in her design, yes, her design is kind of sexualized, but in her character and how she acts, she is sexy. She would fall into the sexy category, not in the her design is sexualized, yes, but her character is in the sexy zone. That's how I view that. Like, she's a pirate captain. She should not be wearing this whole thing that she's got going on, in my opinion. So it's definitely a sexualized design, but her character herself is in the sexy zone, not sexualized. Beto. Where do I put Beto? I wish they would have gone more in depth in Beto, and for that, she is getting B tier. She's getting B tiered. Not the best, not the worst. Nice. Get to feast on your husband. Eat well. Eat well. Eat good. All right, then we have Ningguang. Oh my gosh, she is so gorgeous. Ningguang is absolutely gorgeous. She also has a really good story from where she like worked her like self up from the ground up, and the fact that everyone thinks she's like, oh, she's like so selfish. She's so selfish. No, she's not. She worked her ass off to get what she has, and she's willing to sacrifice what she has for the betterment of Liyue. So I think she's a pretty good character. She's got a pretty strong going backstory, and she's very graceful and elegant seeming. So she's not really on like the sexualized aspect. She's very graceful and like mature and like, there's a word for it. She's what's the word for it? She has like a power to her, and her skin, oh my god. I wish I had her skin. Look at her. She is gorgeous. And I know there was a whole bit where Beto looked at her and like they were teasing Beto. It's like, oh, well, I'd like her being like a jewel and stuff. Those two are absolute lesbians, and I love them so much. I'm realizing like with a lot of the earlier characters, it really is just going to be flipping between like A, B, and C. She's got like actual good story to her. She has good character attributes. We are going to put Ningguang up here with Bennett. She gets to go up here with Bennett and D-Luke. Like, her story and her design are pretty good. She's got that weird split hair thing, too. I like the accessories on her hands, too. They're really pretty. It's got some pretty going to it. And she's got this, like, thing going on in her shoe. It's like a little jewelry down here. I think she's pretty. I think she's got it going for her. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we are now on to Shanling, which I do have her wearing her outfit from Lantern, right? Whoopsie. Okay, there's Shanling. I personally don't really like Shanling. There's really like, from what I know about Shanling, there's not really much to Shanling. She is a chef that's willing to like mess with all kinds of funky food designs, which is it's a good thing. It's a cool thing. I did not do the Lantern Rite that she was in, so I don't know if that expanded on her character anymore, because I missed that Lantern Rite. I didn't take part in it, which is very sad, because I know there was Hu Tao lore in that as well, and I missed out on that. I wasn't able to do it. I really like her outfit though. Her outfit is cute. It's super cute. You're doing so much. You're doing so like I can English, I swear. My brain is like buffering and nothing wants to work in my brain right now. Probably because I didn't initially plan to stream today and my brain's just buffering on everything. Hello, and welcome to chat. We are currently ranking Genshin Impact characters on a tier list. Hmm. I think for the fact that she's so willing to like, yes, it is all of them. I believe there's also some unplayable characters as well, like the Fatui, like Dottore and Pantalone and the Captain. So I think there's some unplayable characters on this one as well. Shanling. I think it's really cool that she is willing to experiment with food so easily. And she like throws all these crazy combinations together, but they actually work. And I'm rating them based off of a few things. I'm rating them based off like what I think about their story, their design, if they are like overly sexualized waifu bait or not. Just like a multitude of things that are like going into it. I don't want to chew on her hair. Her hair is really cute. I like that in this one she's got like the little back ponies back here. It's cute. Little tiny ponies back here. I'd say for Shanling, the fact that like it's a chef character that's willing to like go crazy on like really weird food designs. And no, I'm not really focusing on play style or damage. I'm mainly focusing on story points. I think for the simple fact of like she is a chef character and she's very willing to try out things, that alone earns her at least a B tier spot. And welcome to the Batcave. Thank you so much for the follow. Which I'm looking at something really quick. Oh, we are okay. Guys, I'm excited on this stream now. We're literally one away from meeting our follower goal again. Thank you so much, everyone. We are one away. Fingers crossed that maybe we meet the goal in this stream. Ooh, fingers crossed. Keeping them crossed. Which I just finished Shanling's quest not too long ago. And okay. Right, I did. Okay, so I can explain. She is C tier because this motherfucker looked at an extinct animal and decided, here, let me kill it and cook it. Because she looked at an extinct animal and said, let me kill it and cook it. For a cooking competition where not really anything is on the line. I recently redid it. Because this is not this account, but my main account, or oh god, my brain is buffered. I have a stream account that's a newer account, and then I have this account, which is my main account. Yeah, so for the fact that she looked at a extinct species of boar and decided, here, let me cook it and kill it, that has put her in C tier. If she didn't do that, she would be B tier. I know they do, but like, I can't. It's a little much for me because like they were impressed and it was like oh my god, this is like an extinct animal that went extinct so long ago, and her first thought is, here, instead of like trying to preserve it and fix the population, she's like, here, let me kill it and eat it. And that just kind of rubs me wrong. But here, let's kill it and eat it. Let's see, Chongyun. I love Chongyun. He's pretty, he's got like a good design going. I like his idol. I will say I don't really like remember much about his story. Like at all. I remember that I think he was like helping some kids. He's an exorcist. He eats ice cream because he gets overstimulated from yang energy. He gets overheated really easily, which is funny because he's cryo. Since I don't really know It's really not much. Yeah, okay. So, okay, I'm gonna make a poll for you guys really quick. Um, hold on, we're gonna do a poll really quick. Because I'm running into a lot of characters that I really don't know a lot about. And then at some point, I'm not going to be able to just, I'm not going to be able to see the next character because it's going to not let me because there's so many characters in front of it. So, oh no, that's not what I want to do. Stop. I don't want to do that. Stop. Stop. I want to make a poll. New poll. Yeah. Okay, so for the poll, since I do not have much knowledge about the character, should I just base it on appearance? You have 2 minutes, my Bat-lings. Vote, you little gremlins. Yeah, I think he's like friends with Shinha, I think, or like Shinha and him just are like found family kind of thing. And I will drink water. Which that's 1 water bottle down. Nice. Water is starting to taste like water. And my posture is a-okay. It could have something to do with, I think, both of them, I think both of them know Cloud Retainer or something like that. It could also have something to do with that. I don't know. So you would click on the current poll at the top and you would hit yes or no and then hit vote. Oh, I just saw the oh, never mind. I am so far up in chat. I'm trying to process everything. Whoopsie. Here, let me turn your coconut mall up, you little weirdos. I got your coconut mall for you. Oh, hold on. Your coconut mall's trying to restart. Let's do your coconut mall. Here you go. Just for you. It's your coconut mall. It's showing it is on my screen. Alright, let's see. View results. Alright, we're judging on appearance. Okay, turn that down. So we're judging on appearance. Let's see here. Oh boy. Because I know on, well then again, I'm on, let me see if I can fiddle with that because I do want it to show when people do stuff because I know on my computer it's showing that it's there, but I'm looking at mobile as well and I am not seeing it on mobile. Huh. Here, let me look at that really quick. Because I do want people to, like, you know, be shown for doing things. They deserve to be shown for doing things. Twitch. Yeah, because I know on my, oh god, scroll down. Will it? Oh, it does. Okay. Yeah, okay. If you swipe it, it shows it. Okay. Okay. Okay, noted. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking on mobile and it shows Rin is the top bidder. Okay, yeah. Hog. Okay, knowledge. Oh. Hmm. I don't know. I know when I look at like the badges that you have, it shows that there's one of them on there. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it more when I can. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to look more into it later because I'm not entirely sure how to fiddle with that one. All right, so we said yes to doing it based on appearance. In my opinion, then Sucrose is C, Noelle is B, Fischl is A, Mona is C, and then Chungyun is A. Boom, just did all that based on appearance. All right. All right, so that's all based on appearance. So that's off to the side and out of the way. So after Chungyun, it is Kuching. Do I have Kuching? I have Kuching. Okay. I know jack shit about Kuching. God, we're in the boat of where I don't know anything about Kuching. Great. Which, while they're an ad break, I'm gonna look into that actually. Um, where's it? Let's see. Trying to figure this out because I am curious. Um, It could be my fault, actually. Maybe. I don't know. I want to look at something. Um. There is something I want to look at to see if I can fiddle with it. Um. Let's see if I can. I'm also looking at something because I'm gonna text something. Okay, I am looking at something 'cause I. Let's see. It could be because I looked it up while you guys were on ad break, and it did say that you can toggle them off yourself, so that could be a case. Or yeah, enabled pin cheers. And everything is on, so it could be a case where it might have been toggled off on your end. Because everything is on here. All of my stuff is checked on and saved. Okay. So yeah, that is all checked on and saved. So I don't know exactly. I don't think it's from my end. I wanted to be sure just in case. Let's see. It might be a case where it might have to be Googled to see exactly what you could do to fix it. I am not sure. All right, so we are on to Kuching. I don't know anything about Kuching. I know that she's a hard worker and she does not like the Archons. So we're gonna judge her based off her design. I mean, I think it's cute. It's got really pretty purple accenting. If you haven't gathered yet, my favorite color is purple. I really, really like purple. And I mean, like, really, really like purple. Overall, she's very cute. I don't really like this, like, flap that's on the back of her thing over here. I don't like this high flap. But Kuching is very pretty. And I don't really see anything that's, like, standing out as, like, weird about her design either. So we're gonna put her... we're gonna put her up here. She's gonna go in A tier because I think her little hair spirals are cute too, for the fact that they kind of look like cat ears. She's made them look almost like cat ears, and I think that's cute. She's very cute. And then there's Shinsho. Here's another case of I also don't really... Oh, good. Does Kuching have a skin? Does Kuching have a skin? Where'd my Kuching go? She's down here, isn't she? Yeah, she's down here. Does she? Oh, she does. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Oh, that's such a pretty blue. Hold on. No, just because that skin is S tier. Oh my god. That skin is gorgeous. Hello? Oh, she is so pretty. Oh, girl, that bumped you up, queen. You are slaying. Oh, and when you turn it, it reflects when you turn it. Oh, it does that all the way around. Oh, she's pretty. And sure, they look even more like little cat ears. And that's just how she does her hair. Oh, that really bumped her up to S tier. She's gorgeous. She's pretty. I like Kuching. She pretty. She pretty. Which I'm also tempted just to start like doing them all based off appearance at this point. Because there are a lot of characters I don't know a lot about. So I'm starting to think maybe we just go from appearance from now on. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm just going to run my mouth and like, if I do know something, then I'll go into detail about it. But there's a lot of characters I don't know anything about because they really don't have a lot about them in game. Which I forget this isn't Shinjo's actual outfit. It's this one. But they're both very gorgeous. I know Shinjo is like bad at writing. He's got like bad penmanship and he writes books and he likes books. Like, I like his base outfit a lot. Which, why is it? Switch it back. Like, this one's cute. Yeah, but he looks like CL Phantom Hive. Nothing wrong with that. But he looks like CL Phantom Hive. Yeah, no. Shinsho is pretty. He's got like a really good outfit going on. He looks very refined. Oh, your book exploded. Okay. We're gonna put him I really like the gradient. It's kind of giving the same like level as Ningguang with the gradient and like the pretty, but his shoes bother me. So he is now going in B tier. His shoes bother me. I don't like his shoes. It's because of his shoes. Like I don't like his shoes. Yeah, no. He's getting put in B tier because of his shoes. B tier simply because of the shoes. Chi-Chi. So Chi-Chi, I know a little bit about Chi-Chi, a little more than Shincho. Chi-Chi has like a cute design. Chi-Chi is like a zombie and stuff. And, you know, the only reason that she's not funky and stinky like rotting flesh is because her little talisman. And she really likes coconut milk. Oh, that's cute. Does she wear it on her? Oh, she does. She wears her vision on her hat. It's probably not like the wisest idea, but she does it regardless. I'm so used to like wiggling and looking at characters on Honkai. I'm expecting like the little like tailcoat area to start wiggling when I move her. Yeah, the cocoa goat milk. She got little pom-poms on her shoes. Those are cute too. She's so silly, and like it's a miracle that she has not like gotten completely lost and like died all over again. It's a miracle. She is something, and she, again, not the best, not the worst. I don't have Klee, unfortunately. Character archive. Do not have Klee, and that makes me sad. I wish I had Klee. Alright, Klee. This little shit, this gremlin of a child, Alice's daughter, the Spark Knight, an absolute ray of sunshine. What a little gremlin. Her face is funky. She's got the D-Luke face problem. Grandmaster Jean is a bitch. I like her bag. I know there was someone selling like a Klee bag recently, and I wish I could have gotten it. She's got her little Dodoko on there, and her vision's on her bag. Oh, her little hat has a well, I think this kind of defeats the purpose. Oh, big yawn. Kind of defeats the purpose a little bit of wearing an actual hat. I think she's adorable. Her outfit's very like explorer, running around, childlike. Oh yeah, Klee does have a skin, doesn't she? Which I have to look at that in the shop. Shop. Character outfit. Klee. Oh, that's cute. It's like, it goes with her, it's her little witch outfit to match her mom. Aww, she's adorable. So it looks like, her face looks about the same. So she does also kind of have the little face issue. So she's getting put in the same level as D-Luke. They both have the face issue, but they have really good outfits. Yeah. 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 Venti. Does Venti have an outfit, like, right off the rip? No, Venti does not have an outfit. Okay. Character. Venti. The boy. The first Archon on this list. Okay. Lore-wise, Venti's lore is absolutely fucking peak. He's the Animo Archon. He literally ensures that his nation has everything they need. He has his face is a little funky, but it's not the worst. He has put himself in so much risk and trouble time and time again for his nation, like an Archon should. He cares about his people. He ensures to his best ability that they get to go to a proper resting place. I could go on for hours and hours about why Venti is such a peak character. I don't like his outfit, though. His pants, I'm not liking his pants. I don't like his pants. Everything else is fine, but his pants, I don't like his pants. I don't like the puffy pants. But everything else looks really, really good. Yeah, no, he's going up here with them. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to put them like in order as I'm doing them. I know I kind of fucked up down here in the sea, but we're gonna ignore that. Yeah, it never rains in a city. There's always a good breeze going through the city. Like, Venti is a peak character and he cares about his people so much. That alone gets him an S tier rating. I don't have Zhongli. Right. I lost the... No, I got New Villette on that banner. That's what I did on that banner. Zhongli. Let's see. Where is he? Boink. Alright. Zhongli. His design is handsome. He's a very handsome character. He looks good. He looks great. I fucking hate the Archon quest because of him. I do not like Zhongli. Granted, I know for his position, he can't really exactly step away from being an Archon. Osmanthus. Osmanthus wine. God, I'm thinking of like the Ito version where it's just like Osmanthus wine and like Ito butts in and he's like, shut the fuck up. A walk would be nice. You want to know what also would be nice? Not planning your fucking funeral with you. That would also be amazing. Like, I really do not like the fact that he like, hey, here, help me plan my own funeral. I do not like that. Granted, he is badass. He has done a lot of things. Like, he's done a lot of things for Liyue, and that's not something that can be like ignored. He's peak, but he's cooking himself a little bit. So for that, he's gonna go in B because he pisses me off. Yeah, he doesn't fund it or anything. He's having Child pay for it because Child's his friend, and he kind of exploits Child a little bit because Child had no idea what was going on, so he was exploiting Child as well. So he fakes his own death, sends Liyue into a massive panic frenzy. Doesn't tell any of the Adeptus or Zhao for that matter. And it's one of those things, imagine how Zhao felt in that moment, being the last Yaksha to hear that his Archon was gone. Like, that is wild, and I think is a bit immature on Zhongli's part. Granted, now I know, he would step in if he had to, but like, he could have gone about things a lot better. He could have gone about it a whole lot better. Like, a whole lot better. Let's see. To speak of the devil and he shall come, it's your boy. Where is he? It's your boy, Child. Yeah, no, let's be honest, the economy in Liyue definitely had to be rough after that. It's your boy, Child. Oof. He's got a lot going on. He might have some back problems, though. Just starting right off from that, he might have some back problems. I love how this is also showing, like, what, stuff I have on characters. See, I do like that he befriends the Traveler, but not in the bestie goody two-shoes way that a lot of other people have. It's been the case of we have a similar interest, and I respect you for your strength. So, yeah, and he's not a completely good guy. I like that they do have that. He's morally gray, like really morally gray, as are all the Harbingers. All the Harbingers are severely morally gray. And I know a lot of people don't understand like what morally gray is. They're like, no, there's only good and evil. Nope, morally gray. Absolutely morally gray. Like, granted, that gray can get like really dark with some of the Harbingers, but it's still gray. Let's see. I don't really think I have much complaints. His story is really good for the simple fact of it shows like, yeah, he's fucked up. He's got a lot of shit going on. But he still does what he can to keep his family safe. His family is still one of the things that are of utmost importance to him. He has like a lot of fucked up shit going on, but he does not unload that on anyone really. Like, and he trusts us enough to leave his little brother with us. So there's like a trust, but it's like a funky little trust thing going on. Child, it is your lucky day. You are joining the S tier. Yeah, Chooser's legit just a kid. Alright, I don't know anything about the next character. I don't really actually know how to pronounce their name, I'm pretty sure. Where are they? Xinyan? I think. Yeah, I don't know anything about this character. You hate it? You hate child shoes? No, that's fair. His like shoes are pretty funky. Child has some pretty funky shoes. Let's see. Her design is cute. So she's a musician. I mean, she looks really cute. Oh, I'm gonna look at Child again. You're saying shit, and I need to look at Child again. Where is my Child? There's my Child. The fact Child shirt has design on one side of his shirt collar. Oh, yeah, I think it's supposed to clasp over, actually. I don't think that's supposed to be open. And he does have funky shoes. Got some real funky shoes. Yeah, but his lore saves him for that one. Alright, you. She's cute. We're putting her in B. I don't know much about her, but she is cute. Yeah, he's got some really funky layering going on. Let's see here. Diona. I have no idea. I don't like Diona's hair thing. I really don't like her little hair tuft. I also don't like the fact that she's a child and she's running a tavern. I don't like that. She's a child running a tavern. Her shoes are cute, though. Very cute shoes. Yeah, there's a lot about Diona that I don't like. I don't like her hair. I don't know much about her personal story, but I know she hates alcohol and that she's trying to make like gross concoctions, but she is still involved in an alcohol industry and she's a child. Yeah. Yet that gross stuff still ends up being absolutely amazing in the eyes of the adults, which is weird, and I don't like that. I know, like, her dad is, I think, like, Draft or something, or whatever his name is. But yeah, Diona is a child. Yeah. Her dad is also, like, an absolute piece of shit. Because her dad is that one guy over in, I think, like, Springvale. I think it's Springvale. Because he was in, Xianling's quest. Or, the dad was. But yeah, no, I don't like the fact that she's so heavily involved in the, alcohol industry as a child. That right there, I do not like that. Like, if she was a little older and, like, working on that, then yeah, that would be fine. But she is very clearly a young child. She should be nowhere near alcohol whatsoever. She should not be allowed in a tavern. She should not be allowed to handle alcohol or be near handling alcohol. She wants to destroy the industry, yes. So I doubt she's actually using alcohol in her drinks. But the fact that she still has access to it and it's in a tavern, I do not like that. That's not normal. No. Nope. Nope. All right, now I need you guys to behave for the next one, because I know 2 people in here might freak out a little bit. You gotta behave, okay? Where is he? Where is he? You gotta behave, okay? You promise? Okay, it's Albedo. It's Albedo. I know that's like at least one person's favorite word. Yeah, there it is. There's one of them. All right, I don't know if... Yep, there we go. There's the freaks. Yep. Yep, I knew it. They're freaking out about Albedo. Okay. That one official art with the Albedo thigh squish, holy shit. Albedo thigh squish lives rent-free in my head. Albedo and his thigh squish. Yummers indeed. So Albedo's got a funky face. He's got a funky face. Welcome to hell, bitch. He's got a funky face. His face is a little funky. Not even a little. It is funky. I like the star in his neck. I kind of want to gnaw the star off, but that's irrelevant. What you drawing, buddy? Oh, you're drawing some flowers? Okay. Looking right over your shoulder. Okay, you drew some flowers. Clothing wise, his like clothes look fine. They got a good thing going here. He's got like a hood, which makes sense because he's like got thicker clothes. He's on Dragon Spine a lot. Yeah, no, his clothes look fine to me. His face is just a little and I don't know his lore in detail because it was in an event. Damn. Yeah, you do that a lot, Meridian. You wear shorts and leggings a lot, and I'd like to think it's because you're obsessed with Albedo. He's gonna go in A tier. If his face wasn't funky, he'd be an S. But his face is funky. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Albedo. Like, fluffy hair needed and a facial update, and he would be put in S tier. Like, I like the braid going into the back, though. The braid going into the back is really cute. Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Albedo glitch. It's so fucking cool though. He is a really cool character. I wish that I had him, but I don't. Yeah, no, I really liked him in the Paraquest. He was so badass in that, and motherfucker literally, like, oh, he was so awesome in that. He did a great job. Absolutely phenomenal. And the next one is Ganyu. I don't know anything about Ganyu, so this one is also just going to be on like visuals. So this is going to be visually based. I think Ganyu has really pretty clothes, and she has an outfit. I know she has an outfit. I know that one. At least she does in an event. Does she have an actual skin? I don't remember. Does she? Yes, she does. Right here. This one is also gorgeous. The bow is cute. Her hair is all done up and pretty. Like, she is really pretty. She's gorgeous. Like, and I like that she has the little, like, thigh belt, the thigh jewelry, little tassels around her vision, accessories. I wish people would accessorize their visions more, but they really don't. So I'm like, man, okay. They don't really accessorize their visions. No, that's fair. That is so fair. Her skin is really saving her on the hair aspect because her hair kind of looks like funky in the back. Her skin is really saving her. Her skin is saving her. She's going in B tier. Yeah, throwing her in B tier. Who's next? I have this one. I have the next one. Where is he? Probably down here because he's like 40. Yeah. All right, let's see. Zhao, the man that you are. Agile. Oh man. I need to stop stimming random shit that I saw on TikTok. Did I take my meds today? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm very biased again. I think Zhao's story was really cool. I think he's got a lot of like involvement with I can talk, I promise. He's got a lot of involvement in the Leeway quest, and he has a lot of involvement in the Chasm quest with I think Yelan. No, yes. I think Yelan was there. It's like Ito and Yelan and a few characters. He makes me sad because he's the only Yaksha left. He's the last one, and he's like depressed and sad. He doesn't really trust the Traveler at first, and I really like how his relationship with the Traveler is something that's been slowly building over time, which is a gorgeous thing when they actually do that. Instead of like making them weird friends right off the rip, their relationship is growing over time. And that is good. I like when games do that, when you build the relationship over time. Like the more Lantern Rites and stuff, he's been coming closer and closer and spending time with you and stuff like that. He is also really pretty. I like his design. I like his hair. I also like the fact that I'm pretty sure this is a case of where the shirt is actually a little see-through. So this would actually be his skin. So like those are actually on his skin. and those are on his skin. So like this section of his shirt is a little see-through and stuff. I think that's kind of neat. Because that kind of, yeah, that means some stuff. I don't know if it is see-through. I don't think it is. Some people have said it's see-through. It's a 50-50. Like, oh, I don't think it is, like, looking at it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. But yeah, chewing on him too. He is very gorgeous. Also, I'd like to brag for a minute. I got this. He's C2 because that's the only 5-star that I've gotten 2 of in a 10 pool. He is my boy, he is my man, and he's C2, and he'll never be built. What a boy. He shall never be built. Thank you so much for the follow. We met our follow goal. I don't know who followed, but we met our goal. Nice. We met our goal. Yippee! And I have to drink water. We met our goal. Oh my god, open. Can't open my water bottle. Here we go, I got my water bottle open. We met our follower goal. Yippee! Oh my god. This water bottle's got a hole in it. Looks like a cat was chewing on it. Like they're not supposed to be. I look accusatorily at my cats. Gotta adjust how I'm sitting again. Yay, no, we met our follower goal again. God, we are like pretty much fast tracking onto that subathon. Oh no. Ugh. I need to start planning that because now we're 20 away from actually having to do that. Holy shit. Ooh, we are getting close to that. Oh boy. I am nervous for that one. Holy crap. But yeah, we hit our follower goal again. So that's awesome, which means in the next stream, it'll be set for the next amount. For Zhao, he is getting put up here in A tier. He has peak lore, he has a good design, and he's gorgeous. And now it's the time that it seems like Rin has been waiting for. Let's see, where is she? Where'd she go? There she is. It's Hu Tao. It's Hu Tao. It's Hu Tao. Let's see. I know Hu Tao has a skin. I think Hu Tao's design looks really cute. And she actually is really gorgeous and she's got a lot going for her. Her face doesn't look that funky. She has really good story from what I have seen. I know there is more. What the hell is her hair doing back here? Fair enough. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. She's really pretty. Let's see. I don't think I have actually seen her skin. So shop, character outfits. Here we go. Cherry Snow Laden. Oh, but she's so gorgeous in this one too. Oh my gosh. Oh, girl, you are so cute and you are slaying. Oh. She does. She's reminding me of Hanako. Yeah, no, you win this one. She does deserve S tier. I'm not seeing anything that's like throwing me off. I'm not seeing anything. She actually is really like pretty. And she's got like a good outfit going. It matches her a lot. I can't even argue with that one. She really is S tier. She's very pretty. She's really pretty. She's got it going. She's slaying and she's giving. Let's see here. It is time for Oh, absolutely. She's very gorgeous. Where is she? She's all the way up here. She's 80. Boom, Rosaria. And I know she has censorship. I do not like her censorship. I don't like it. It takes away from the fact that she like messed with her stuff. Let Queen mess with her stuff. Let her mess with her stuff. She did all this to be rebellious and like do what she wants. Let her mess with it. Let her like rip her clothes. Let her do what she wants. She's a queen and her face is really funky. Like really, really funky. I'm sorry, Rosaria. It's not that I don't like you or anything. That's so fair. It's not that I don't like Rosaria. It's her face throws me off really bad, and the simple fact of I don't know, her face just throws me off really bad. She's a badass, yes. She's awesome. I don't even have her at C1. Holy crap. Yeah, it's because she's like a sickly grayish pale. I don't know what they were trying to really achieve with that one. And her eyes are off-center. Her eyes are really off-centered. Yeah, and her eyes got like a thing going. She's getting put down there for that aspect. I don't have the next one either. So let's see. Character archive. Where is she? Am I like continuously looking? Oh, there she is. Eula. Okay. Eula. I don't know anything about Eula, but I will say she is gorgeous. She has a gorgeous design. I also am just like thinking of that one edit, honestly, where she's like dancing with her claymore. Her shoes look really cool. She's got like little spurs on the back of her shoes, it looks like, which doesn't make sense since there's no horses. So I don't know why we have spurs. Oh, that's like a see-through part there. Okay. She is really pretty. I'm not seeing anything really too funky with her hair. Her face doesn't look horrible. So we're gonna put her in A tier. I'm confused about the spurs. I don't understand why her shoes have spurs. And that is putting her in A tier. Let's hear it. What is the possibly hot take? No, that's fair. That's not really a hot take. That's just a personal, like, preference and opinion. Like, that's so fair. Everyone's got their own opinion. For me, it kind of depends on, like, what the back is really doing for the outfit. If it's just kind of there, then I'm like, eh, but if it's kind of like giving, then it makes a little more sense. But if there's nothing really going on with it, then it's meh. Yeah, I'm noticing a lot of characters in Genshin have the exposed back design. It's very common. I will say this. Yanfei, right off the rip, she's going down here. She's a lawyer. She's a legal advisor. Why? This would not pass in court. This outfit would not pass in court. I don't care if that's your lawyer. I put your lawyer in the D tier. D tier. That is not going to pass in court, and your lawyer is going to get kicked out of court before they can even do a case. No, that's so fair. So I feel like if you're going to do the back design, it should be like most of your back and not just like the top section, like in between your shoulder blades. Like it's never really made sense to me either. Now, like if it's a big stretch. Oh, I got myself caught mid stretch. Cool. Dizzy. Yummy. Okay. Reboot my brain or something. Like don't get me wrong, like her clothes are pretty. Drink water. Water drink. But this would not pass in court at all. Like, yeah, no, that instantly gets her D-tiered. This is not passing in court. Nope. She's a legal advisor. And this would not pass in court. Ko, if you want a lawyer, you need to get a better lawyer. She's going to get kicked out of the courtroom before, like, your trial even starts. 100% before it even starts. Oh, Lord. It's the boy. Wait, doesn't she have an outfit? No, she doesn't. Okay. Yeah, for her job, it's not appropriate. Oh, Lord. It's Kazuha. Oh, right. I can look at their splash art. There's Kazuha. Now there's a 50-50. Yep, there's Viridian. I expected that. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. He is very pretty. Oh, Kazuha, you have Shinobu's weapon. When did you do that? Hold on. There's a crime being committed. Hold on. There's a crime. There's a crime being committed. There's a crime being committed. Kazuha, give her her weapon back. You little shit. How dare you? I don't know when that happened, but that's not your weapon. Come here, Kazuha. Little shit. Little shit taking people's weapons. I don't know when you did that, but we're not having that in the house. You gotta leave her weapon alone. It's not your weapon. That's Shinobu's weapon. That's all for Shinobu. You leave her alone. Alright, so Kazuha. His face looks a little off-putting, but it's not horrible. There's not really much like bad that I'm seeing either. He's very pretty. He does, like, I know what the Canadian ether like whole thing is. I know the Canadian ether is like a big thing with the joking about him. I know Viridian told me that they legitimately thought that this was an ether skin when Kazuha got released. Yeah. His little ponytail off to the side's kind of cute. Trying to see if there's anything that's like funky looking, and I'm not really seeing anything. Kazuha might just look good in general. Yeah, and I think it still works very well because you can tell he's like, he's got a lot going for him, and he looks good. I'm also like, I wonder what happened to his hand. No, that's so fair. I could see where the pyro allegation comes from. You know what? This is funky. What is this? This random single piece of armor that doesn't even look like it's actually attached. Yeah, that's the funky piece. Right there. That is the funky piece. Yeah, his lore is really good. Hoyoverse burning hot metal. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. No, typically I wouldn't have a piece of armor on my upper arm. Yeah, not typically. So for that, Kazuha, you go for A tier. A tier, Kazuha. Alright, let's see here. So I do not have her either. So we'll go back to the character archive. Where is she? Alright, Ayaka. I don't know a lot about Ayaka. I know that she got her vision in a duel with her brother. I know that she had the very, very extended banner because there was a whole grieving situation going on. She is very pretty. I am fully aware about the socks in the water thing, and that was I hated it. I really hated the socks in the water thing. She is pretty though. She do have a little bit of a funky face. A little bit. Yeah, she's got like a funky little thing going on here. I'm sorry. Between like, there's a lot about her design that I don't like, and that she walked in the water with socks. That's putting her in D tier. Girl, I can't justify half of your actions. The socks in the water. Ugh. It's the socks in the water for me. No, it's the socks in the water for me. I don't like her design at all either. Like, yes, she's pretty, but I just don't personally enjoy it. The bow on the back is really pretty, but I'm just not really feeling it. Are you serious? Armor shouldn't have jiggle physics. Girl, move. Move. Start stimming. Like, I'm seeing it move when she's breathing. It does kind of. Armor shouldn't. I feel like it shouldn't move that much. Okay. Girl. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're great, but you're going in D tier. Noelle also has the same issue, does she? Where is Noelle? Oh, she does. Huh. Yeah, it really shouldn't move at all. Like, maybe like a rise and a fall slightly when you're breathing, but armor really shouldn't move that much. Ugh. Okay. Hold on. I'm genuinely curious about this now. Hold on. Thank you so much for... Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. Hello, and welcome to chat. And now I'm sitting here just, what do you mean Sandrone just followed me? Hello? I guess the Sandrone follows me on Twitch now. Oh god, it's Sandrone. Oh my god. Hello. The Sandrone, obviously, 100%. Okay, Noelle, does she really have like the jiggle problem? Hold on, I want to run over here. It's probably not a good idea to test that on the moon. Oh my god, it does this loading thing. Jesus. I'm not testing that on the moon. Let's go to Mondstadt. That's Inazuma. I want to go to Mondstadt. We'll go over here. Alright, let's see here. Come on. Because I feel like armor shouldn't have jiggle physics. Our armor should not have jiggle physics. Okay. Alright, Noelle. Your armor. Why does your armor have jiggle physics? Why does your armor have jiggle physics? It does. Why does your armor have jiggle physics? Jiggle physics on your armor? What the fuck? Yeah, I know, but it shouldn't be, like, armor shouldn't be jiggling that much. Speaking of Sandrone, there's Sandrone too. Let's see here. Where is Yoimiya? I don't have her either. There she is. Okay. Yoimiya. Right off the rip, I'm sorry. And this may be a hot take. Wait, hold on. Let me look at her face. Her face is facing. Gotta drink water. Water consumed. Okay. Her actual design doesn't look bad, but the fact that she works with fireworks and she does not wear a lot of clothes is my problem. Like, her design, yes, is pretty, but girl works with fireworks and she does not have proper, like, coverage on her legs, which is probably why she's so damn bandaged up, because she's probably consistently getting burned from, like, setting herself on fire and playing with sparklers, and, like, she's actively burning herself at least twice a day, at least. Which I think I am gonna have to turn this into, like, a 2-part stream, funny enough. This might have to turn into a 2-part stream. Oh, Lord. Okay. I forgot there were so many Genshin characters. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, she's getting put in C tier because she keeps burning herself. All right, we are going to do one more, and then there will be a part 2 of this later on. Yeah. And we're at, like, almost the 3-hour mark. And today's supposed to be, like, a rest day, and I should not be doing this today, but I wanted to do it anyway. But that's okay. We can 2-part it. Let's see here. Sayu. Sayu is adorable. Sayu's, like, a little scrunkly. I think, again... Oh. Well, now how am I supposed to look at you when you're doing that? No, that's so fair. I think she's really cute, and her face is kind of throwing me off, though. I think it's one of, like, the weird looking models, kinda. And thank you so much. Viridian in chat actually is the one that made it for me. It's all thanks to them. Let's see here. I am going to go ahead and put Sayu in C tier. Sayu has a pretty good, like, backstory in my opinion. Sayu's got, like, a cute outfit going on. But, like, her eyebrows are really, really high compared to like the space between like assumedly her eyelid. And it's a little, oh god, that was terrifying. Seeing her eyes from that angle is terrifying. I think I like saw like up into her eyelid. Okay. Okay. That was a little spooky. Yeah, it does suit her. It just, I feel like her eyebrows should be a little lower if she is always sleepy, because when you're sleepy, your face droops. You're not going to have like your like eyebrows up at attention. It doesn't really match the rest of her expression. So it kind of stands out a little bit. Kind of funky. And that was the last one that we are going to do for this stream. Because like I said, I originally did not intend on streaming today. So let's see here. Do that one and that one. Bring you up front and center. Oh, no, come on. Up front and center. There we go. Yeah, I was not supposed to stream at all today. But I wanted to do it because it was like absolutely just like rotting in my brain that I wanted to start doing a Genshin tier list. You know what? Actually, let's look at where the tier list stands in whole right now. Let's do that. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. This one. Okay. So I'll bring it over a little more. Bring it up. Okay, here is where our tier list is standing at as of, oh, come on, work with me. Right this second. Did that get everyone's faces back on there? Yeah, it did. Okay, that is where the tier list is standing at right this second. And we will continue this stream another day. So we'll have a part 2 to this one. The Genshin tier list will get finished. It just needs to be broken up into a few little parts. All right, and if you guys enjoyed that and everything you saw on stream today, and if you're curious about updates and when I stream next time, I have some of the schedule actually put on Twitch now because I figured out how to do that. And if you'd like to check out more content, you should check me out at the socials at the link below. I have YouTube where I post past VODs. And I have a Discord that will update about stream schedule, if there's sudden updates, and just for some fun and chatting. So I hope to see you guys around again. And until next time, my sweet little Bat-lings, bye-bye.